I want to share with you right now some great examples of time management because time management is critical. The better you become at time management, the more you'll get done, the more effective you can be, the more money you can make, the more influence you can have. And time management is one of the most critical skills that you can have when it comes to your health and wellness, when it comes to your business, finances, family, all of it. It's so unbelievably critical. So some examples of good time management are all around you. I mean, even at your job, right? Have you ever noticed the guy or the gal who seems to be able to just kind of chill in their office, talk on the phone, hang out with people by the water cooler, but yet they get all this work done and their quality of work is really good and the boss is always impressed and you're like, because you're working your fanny off, right? And you can't seem to produce what they produce. Or that salesperson that just seems to make 11 billion sales and never seems like he's working very hard, right? There's examples of the same thing in the gym, right? You see folks that are just in phenomenal shape, but they don't seem to be doing much in the gym, right? When you see those kinds of things, those are examples of great time management. Those are examples of people that have found a way to become more focused. See, especially in today's world, we're getting pulled in 1,000 directions between Twitter, Facebook, text messages, and Slack, and all the social media sites, and the phone ringing, and internet, and television. I mean, we're just being bombarded all day long with information, and it's so very easy to become sidetracked. It's so very easy to become distracted and get off course, right? And the human mind works really, really well after it's had a chance to focus on one thing for about 14 minutes. It gets into an alpha pattern that allows you to just really, you're working your most efficiently and your most productively if you've had a chance to focus like that. Well, if you're constantly being interrupted, you never get into that pattern. You're never operating at optimum capacity. So if you really want to see an example of time management, look around at those kinds of people when they are working. And what you're going to notice is they're extraordinarily focused. They're extremely focused. Focus is really the key. And you can get focused too, by the way. A couple of things that you can do. Have a to-do list. I know that sounds crazy. My mom was a big to-do list person, but you have a to-do list. It keeps you from being like an octopus on roller skates. You know what you need to do and you can go after it. The second thing is to put away the distractions. Turn off the Facebook, turn off the Twitter, take the smartphone, put it on airplane mode. Focus and hone in on what you need to get done. Something that used to take you 4 hours, you might accomplish in an hour. Now you got 3 hours left to do what you want to do, right? I used this principle back in 2013 to get some time back in my life. I started becoming more focused so that I could have my time back. And then what I did with that time was I started an online business, right? I started marketing online. I started working in e-commerce. And in just an hour or two a day, we doubled our income in 2013, right? It's amazing what you can do when you just have a little bit more time on your hands because you've learned to become more focused. I put a link, by the way, to the blueprint that I used in 2013 to do that, to double my income that year. I put a link right below the video. It'll take you to workingwithbrian.com. So you can go there, you can see. The funny part is anybody could have done it. Anybody can do it still. I wasn't talented or lucky. I just had a couple of hours a day because I learned to focus. And that increased focus now allowed me to get more done in that hour or two with my online business than I probably would have before I bettered those skills. And it's been incredible. So I encourage you to check it out. But those are some great examples of time management skills. And hopefully now you can recognize that and learn to become better at it yourself.